Take the night off cooking and dine better. Celebrate better at the Coach House in Deniliquin tonight.
Part of the Ace Radio Network. 88.5, 103.9, 102.5 Edge FM.
15 degrees in Melbourne, showers easing tomorrow, a top of 18. It's 6 o'clock. Good evening, I'm Tony Tardio. The driver accused of killing 5 people in a Dalesford beer garden last November will face a 6-day committal hearing in September. Police will allege 67-year-old William Swale ignored 8 notifications from his diabetes app warning his blood sugar was low in the moments leading up to the deadly crash. The magistrate has extended his bail. 13 witnesses will be called during the 6-day trial. Police Chief Shane Patton has slammed protesters, claiming thousands of officers have been pulled from frontline duties to monitor the soaring number of rallies in the city. Reid Butler has more.
Well, it is protests like this one in the CBD this afternoon, which police say they have had enough of. It is claimed these demonstrations are sucking up resources and affecting the force's ability to respond to crime elsewhere. Melbourne has certainly felt like the protest capital in recent months. We're averaging 21 protests in the city each week, and there's been 342 Palestine-Israel demonstrations since the war started in October last year. Police Commissioner Shane Patton says that is having a serious impact. Here today, it is a protest from high school and university students against the war in Gaza. They block traffic and trams.
A day of reflection and mourning has been held at Westfield Bondi Junction as the shopping centre opened its doors for the first time since Saturday's mass stabbing. Sophie Walsh in Sydney.
Trading will resume at Westfield Bondi Junction at 9:30 tomorrow morning with increased police and security who will now wear stab-proof vests. This is a tiptoe towards normality, but understandably some shops will remain closed as they continue to recover from Saturday's attack. As for the floral tributes, they continue to grow and will remain in place for now as the Premier's office works on a permanent memorial. At Bondi Junction, Sophie Walsh, 9 News.
Police have arrested a 16-year-old boy after he allegedly threatened to stab a security guard with a machete at the Pacific Werribee shopping centre. The teenager from Tarneet has been released and fined $1,000, given a penalty notice for possessing a controlled weapon. There's been a slight increase in Australia's unemployment rate, with more than 6,000 jobs lost over the past month. Michael Packy.
The latest jobless rate has come in at 3.8% for March, an increase of 0.1% from the previous month, resulting in a loss of 6,600 positions. Acting Employment Minister Brendan O'Connor says despite the reduction, the Australian economy remains strong.
I think the indicators are that things are going well, but there's a lot more to do.
The Reserve Bank will be looking at these numbers as it considers its next interest rate move. ANZ senior economist Blair Chapman says while unemployment remains below 4%, it's unlikely rates will come down anytime soon.
If the labour market doesn't slow sufficiently, there is a risk we get stuck at this high level for longer.
Unemployment rose in New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland and South Australia, but was down in other states and territories. Michael Packy, 9 News.
In finance news, the share market up 37 points, the dollar buying 64.43 US cents.
Echuca Auto Group, the home of Kia and Cherry, Northern Highway Echuca.
Geelong coach Chris Scott says the club will use the same tribunal loophole as Charlie Cameron if their players face match review scrutiny this West season. The Brisbane forward's 1-week dangerous tackle suspension was reduced to a fine due to exceptional and compelling circumstances, which included his clean record and character. Chris Scott says the Cats would now look to exercise that method if needed.
The surprising part is how they got to that point. It's incumbent on you to use that. It would be offensive to any of our players to suggest that they're of lesser character than the 2 players in recent history who have who have successfully used that clause, because there are plenty of others who have asked for it and been denied, which is highly offensive.
Round 6 kicks off in the next hour with St Kilda taking on the Western Bulldogs at Marvel Stadium. It's 6:05. That's the latest in news and sport.
G'day, it's Sam Fantasia with the latest in sport. Richmond defender Jaden Short has been ruled out of action for at least 3 weeks. The 28-year-old strained his calf against the Eagles at the weekend, substituted out after suffering the injury in the second quarter of the loss. Collingwood's Scott Pendlebury has passed a fitness test and is in line to face Port Adelaide at the MCG on Saturday afternoon. The 36-year-old was substituted out of the gather-round win over Hawthorn after sustaining fractured ribs in the 5-point victory at Adelaide Oval. Coach Craig McRae says it'll come down to how the veteran recovers from today's training session.
He's a marvel at his ability to recover and get ready to play, so it might be hard to leave him out.
And round 6 of AFL action kicks off tonight. St Kilda hosting the Western Bulldogs at Marvel Stadium. The Doggies making 3 changes, while for the Saints, Zach Jones comes in for the injured Max King. That's the latest in sport.
The Lions Club of Deniliquin monthly market is held the 4th Saturday of every month. Find out how you can help or join the club by speaking to a Lions Club member today.
Your website is like your front door online. If it's looking tired, outdated, or you don't even have a website, contact us today to find an affordable front door for your business.
Stop! Hey, you better get to Rob's retirement sale at Danny Better Home Living. After 29 years, Rob's got heaps of better bargains. Rob's retiring, so get in before it's all gone. Better get to Danny Better Home Living now. George Street, Deniliquin.
102.5 Edge FM, your official emergency broadcaster.
For 25 years, Aussies have been powering their passion with Battery World. So if you're hitting the open road, on your next outdoor adventure, or simply taking pride in a job well done, there's only one place to go, and that's Battery World.
Edge FM weather.
Hurtle Group, celebrating 50 years of supplying fuel and lubricants.
Your 4-day forecast for northern Victoria and the southern Riverina. Down to a low of 9 degrees tonight. Partly cloudy tomorrow with light winds becoming southwesterly. Looking ahead to Saturday, sunny with a top of 24 degrees. On Sunday, sunny with a top of 23 and sunny on Monday, heading for a top of 26 degrees. Deniliquin tomorrow, headed for a top of 21. At Chickamauga, seeing 20. Cobram, 22.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful, a one-of-a-kind flavour that now comes in 3 sizes.
Currently, it's 17 degrees.